I laughed, nervously. But we are not married yet. Oh, really? Then what was that piece of paper we both just signed? He bellowed, now angry. I tried to stay calm, tried to reason with him. That is to show the Revolutionary Guards if they question our relationship. Gripping the steering wheel tightly, Farzad frowned and shook his head. No Revolutionary Guard is going to come knocking on my door in the middle of the night and question why we are together. Glaring, he pointed at me, his finger wagging with each word. Just call your mother, Samieh, and stop acting like a baby. But this is not what we agreed, I protested. We were to get to know each other first. Farzad let out an exaggerated sigh. We are not a couple of teenagers, he spat, the smell of liquor strong in the car. You are staying with me until we get married next year. He then slammed his foot down hard on the accelerator, and we flew toward Gulsar Square. Closing my eyes, I began praying for a way through this. We tore into the main roundabout in the center of the square, which circles a large fountain surrounded by beautiful flowers. Suddenly we lurched forward into our seatbelts as the car screeched to a halt in the middle of the road. Farzad stormed over to the fountain and ripped 2 fistfuls of daisies from the ground, roots and all. Brandishing them like trophies, he threw the flowers onto my lap. Dirt and roots exploded everywhere across the seat and on my clothes. How many men have risked their lives stopping in the middle of the road to get flowers for you, Samieh? He demanded, wildly gesturing with grimy hands. Huh? Too stunned to speak. I started dusting the dirt off my lap. None. This shows how much I love you. Throwing his head back, Farzad began cackling crazily, banging his hands on the steering wheel. Who is this person sitting next to me? I was too afraid to move or utter a word. Roaring out of the square, Farzad picked an argument with me about the figure my father had written down as compensation if we did not go through with the marriage. Does your father think he is giving me a virgin girl asking for that amount of money? He sneered. How hurtful. Impersonal. The compensation was just a tradition. I never intended to take money from him. Now, really frightened, I sat silently in the car until we reached Farzad's home. Farzad lived in a neat, well-furnished 3-bedroom apartment in a pleasant part of Rasht. Cautiously looking around, I noticed a PlayStation game console connected to the TV, which I thought was rather juvenile for a man of his age. In the kitchen, he stood in front of an open refrigerator that was bursting with little plastic containers of food. My mother and grandmother make my favorite foods for me, he said, bending over and rummaging through the prepared meals. Lucky you, I thought. The family is still spoiling their very special son. I stared at his back, wondering what was next. Hey, he said, suddenly whirling around. I have some of my work that you can help me with. Work? Huh? I don't know anything about engineering, I replied, puzzled. His mind was now made up. I will show you what has to be done, he declared, and then you can work away yourself. You were a smart girl at school, you can figure it out. As Farzad went off to get his paperwork, I received a text message. Who is that? Farzad demanded as he walked back into the room, eyes fixed on my phone. Sasan. My father is angry I did not come home. Tell him to tell your parents to stay out of our affairs, he growled. I had had enough. What has happened to you, Farzad? You were like a different person. Stop being so nasty, or what? He approached, full of menace. You will go off and look for another man? No, I did not mean that. I was becoming so angry I could not stop myself. I did not even want you, I retorted, the words rushing out. I just met up with you because you wanted to see me. Caustic laughter tore through the apartment. Why else does a woman meet a man, unless she wants to trap him? He said contemptuously, standing uncomfortably close to me. Oh, and tell me, Samieh, how many men did you sleep with when you were single? How dare you ask me such a disgusting question? I yelled angrily, turning away. I had always been timid about discussing those things. But isn't that what European women do? Go and sleep with different men when their husbands are away, or when they are not in relationships? No longer laughing, Farzad stared at me, through me, frowning, expecting an answer. No, that is not what they do at all.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.